Hi guys, welcome once again to another episode here on my YouTube channel. If it is your first time of coming across my channel and my space, hi, my name is Becca. On this channel I talk about nursing, I do lifestyle vlogs, videos, a little bit of me fun and positive vibes here and there. Today I'm going to be talking about the UK VI's e-visa that they have introduced, that is going to be launched from the 31st of December. So actually there have been rumors that it has been postponed to March 2025. But regardless, e-visa has come to stay, and we have to take practical steps to register ourselves on the e-visa system. And after you have created your e-visa portal, you also have to link your passport to your e-visa. So the purpose of today's video is to show you step-by-step guide of how to update your e-visa. I know this is challenging for some people because after they've created their e-visa, they don't know how to navigate it. But if you are going to be applying for a visa, or you have applied for a visa from the 4th of November up to this time or moving forward, you will not have a BRP. So for like myself, I applied for my visa on the 1st of November and I had my decision on my visa on the 4th of November, and it didn't come with a BRP. So that is why it's imperative for you to update your e-visa, to link it to documents like your passport, so that to make traveling very seamless. Otherwise, you're going to be having issues and delays at the border control. So today I'm going to be taking you step by step on the process. And also I've heard people saying that if you are going to be registering for the e-visa, you should wait for UKVI to send you an email for you to be able to register for e-visa. That's not absolutely true. You have to go and create it. If up till now you haven't heard anything from the UKVI, you can go on gov.uk and create your own e-visa as far as you have a BRP that is valid. Also, if you have a BRP that is not valid or that has expired, but is that BRP that you used to apply for your e-visa, I highly recommend that you keep that e-visa just in case of any emergency or situation and you are asked to prove that BRP. As we all know, the UK is trying to be digitized, and from the 31st of November, BRPs are no longer going to be used, neither are they going to be issued. And actually from November, all of us that applied for a visa from November, we haven't had any BRP. So I don't have a BRP currently. My only travel document is my passport, and I'm going to be showing you how I did it so that I can also make your process very seamless. Stick around and watch this video right until the end. To create your e-visa, you need to create an account, and you need a phone number and a valid email address to be able to do this. You also need your passport, your visa application number, a BRP, and that's what you will need to create your account. So after you've done this, it's very straightforward. Then you can log into your e-visa account. So after you've created your account, UKVI is going to send you an email which will redirect you to authenticate or verify the email account, and then you will be creating your e-visa. Now when you've created your e-visa, it doesn't end there, because the BRP is no longer going to be valid. After some time, you need to update your travel document. So that is what we are going to be doing. So if you have an e-visa, things that you can be able to do is you can be able to check your immigration status. You can also be able to create a share code which can prove your right to work and right to rent in the UK. And people that can use this e-visa are categories of immigrants who are on visa sponsorship, all categories of visa sponsorship, including indefinite leave to remain. So it is very crucial to have this. If you do not have a British passport, then you should have your e-visa ready. Okay, so after you've created your account, you can be able to log in and view all your details. You can be able to update every single information about you from time to time. So to log in, it's going to ask you the travel document that you used to create your account, and in my case it is my BRP, which is my old BRP, which has now expired because it was with my old employer and I've changed BRP, so I'm no longer using that old BRP. But because that's the BRP I used to create the account, I still need it to log in. Then I can change my travel document to make that BRP invalid. So I go in here, you put in your BRP number, then it's going to ask you for your date of birth. So you put in your date of birth, and then after that you are going to click on continue. When you click on continue, it's going to ask you for a security code to be sent to either your mobile number or your email address, which is very important. So that is why you need to have a valid email address and a mobile number that you are using, frequently, because each time you are going to be logging in, they are going to be authenticating you by sending this one-time share code. Now, after you've logged in, this is going to be how your immigration status is going to be looking. That's how my picture looks, because I took this picture at midnight. And so you can change your picture, you can update your details, you can change the picture, it doesn't really matter. But you're going to be seeing all your details there, the validity period of your visa, when it expires, your NI number, your name, your date of birth. And when you're happy with everything, you scroll down. So if you want to prove your immigration status, you can generate a share code by clicking on the get a share code, and it's going to give you some digits which you can send to your employer or your landlord or whoever needs to verify your immigration status. It also states things that you can do on that particular visa that you are on. So for this particular visa, it says I'm able to do my sponsored job. I'm also able to do extra 20 hours as far as that job is on the immigration salary list. I can do voluntary work, which is unpaid. I can complete any notice period which I'm doing for a job, and I can study if I'm above 18 years. I can rent a place to live. I can use the NHS in a similar way to permanent resident, and I can access a UK current account or building society account here in the UK. And the things you cannot do if you are on sponsorship, obviously, is that you do not have access to public funds. So you cannot get public funds. So anything that's got to do with benefits is not got to do with you. So it says that my legal status, I've been granted permission to stay in the UK, also known as leave to remain, until January 2028. If your personal circumstances change, you can come here obviously and update. So if you want to update, you scroll down. You can use this service to tell us any changes in your email, your phone number, your home address, or your travel documents, which includes change in your name or nationality. So when you click on that, you can use this to tell us. It brings you to where you can actually update your travel document. Okay, so this is where you can update your mobile number, anything that has got to do with you that is going to be changing from time to time. Honestly, this gives you a lot of power and autonomy to change everything you want to change without going through UKVI, without going through Home Office to tell them that, hey, my address has changed, or hey, you can do everything from the comfort of your home. You can also give someone else access to your visa application, or you can act on behalf of somebody, especially if they are kids or minor. You can have access to the account and operate it on their behalf, which is also acceptable once you have that parental control. What details will you need to prove? Your details must be up to date so that you can prove your right to work, for example, to your landlord and to your employers. You can also use it to contact Home Office whilst you are waiting for your decision, and you can travel with your current documents here. If you do not have a current identity document in your UKVI account, you may be delayed at the border control. That is why it's very imperative to update your travel document. So when you've clicked on that, it's going to bring you to the update session. In my case here, I'm going to update my travel document into my passport, so that moving forward, my passport is going to be my travel document. So it's going to ask you to sign into your account again. And then after you've signed in, when you scroll to the button, you can confirm all your details. If you're not happy with the picture, this is the place you can change. You can press on the change and you will be able to change the picture. You can also, update your document here. So when you scroll down, all these identity documents are linked to your visa application or your e-visa. So your BRP expiry date and your validity period is all there. It's going to ask you, have your personal circumstances changed? And in my situation, it is no. So it says that update a scanned copy of your identity documents. you first have to check that the photo or the scan you're going to be uploading meets the requirements. Okay, so every document have the requirements. So after you've read this and you're happy, you click on the continue. Usually with the passport, they need to see all the four corners of the passport with that barcode button at the very end of the passport. So here it is asking me what travel documents do I want to update, and I click on the passport. Then it leads me to say take a picture of the passport, and it says that all four corners of your personal details page must show your personal details, must show a photo of you, and then the machine readable zone, which is the MRZ, and this is how it looks like. That is the barcode button at the end of the passport. This is where the circle is, must also show. The picture must be clear and in focus without any glare or reflection, otherwise it is going to be rejected. If you have uploaded it on a PDF and you use it, the system is going to reject it. So it's better you take it as a photo and upload it, or take it, as a photo whilst you are doing the application. So you click on the choose file, and then you're going to click on continue. Once you do this, it's going to ask you, do you want to take it as a picture or upload it from your gallery? Here I tried to upload it from my gallery as a PDF, and it didn't work, so I had to go back and take it as a picture. That is why I'm telling you, just to save time, just take it as a picture so that the process is straightforward. So I had to go back and choose, select camera, and then take a picture of it in real time. So I took the picture, and then I clicked on continue. Then it tells you whether your photo meets the requirement or not. So in my case, it says that my photo meets the requirement, and I could see this is my passport and my photo is there. You have to verify that you are happy with all the information as it appears on the physical passport you are holding. So here it's going to tell you the document type, the country of issuing, the document number, expiry date, your name, nationality. Please reconfirm that everything that the machine has scanned onto the system is what you actually have on the physical document. If you're not happy with that and that is not the case, you can click on the change sign on the right corner, and you can update or change that detail. It's also going to put a picture of the passport at the bottom. Once you click on submit, that is it. You cannot change it again, so be careful that your details are correct and you're happy with what you're going to submit. After this, you're going to be receiving an email confirmation from UKVI to tell you whether they have accepted that document or not. So immediately I did it. I had the first email confirmation saying that they have received my update document. It is going to be taking about up to 2 weeks, but interestingly, the same day, like within a span of 20 to 30 minutes, you are going to be getting a follow-up email to say that your document has been approved. Okay, so that is only if the document meets the requirements that they want. So shortly after that, this is just about 6 minutes after, they emailed me again to say that my documents have been updated. So now when you are logging into your UKVI evisa account, you are no longer going to be using your old BRP. You are going to be using the current travel document you have used as your login details. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you how I did that. So this is an email confirmation to acknowledge that your travel document have been updated or accepted. So once you get to border control and your passport is scanned, you should be able to see, or the border control officer should be able to see, all your travel documents and every detail about you just by scanning your passport. You can also use the link they've provided down there to update your document. So now we are going to log into my UK evisa account to see how it looks like. So we are going to log in. They ask you what identity document did you use to create your account. So now it is no longer going to be my BRP. It's going to be my passport here. and then they ask you what's your passport number. So you put in the passport number, and then they ask you what is your date of birth. You put in your date of birth. They ask you how do you want to receive your security code. I always do the text message because it's quicker, so I receive the text message. Now your e-visa has been linked with your passport. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.